Hi, it's Nicola Bird here, and in today's video I want to talk to you about this desire that many of us have to live what I call a pink fluffy life. And so what I mean by that is, especially if you've got any experience or knowledge of the personal development field, is we have an experience of life where we have our ups and our downs and our ups and our downs, and we think once we become aware of those, then we think that our jobs are to try and reduce the ups and downs so that you have more of a flat experience, right? So jumping off the roller coaster of life that goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and somehow reaching this experience where we have a beautiful, lovely, pink, fluffy, happy life, right? And sometimes we think that the way to get there is to have a nice car and have a big house and have loads of money in the bank and all those kind of outside things in our world. And so we work really hard to get those things so that because we believe when we have them, we'll have this pink fluffy perfect life that goes on forever. And we spend so much of our time and our energy and our effort, and 99.9% of things that are on your to-do list right now are probably a result of wanting to get those outside things because you believe they're going to give you a certain feeling inside. When you start to understand, as I've been explaining through these videos, that actually our experience is not created from the outside in, but instead the exact opposite, so created within us, inside us, and projected out into the world as if it's reality. Yeah, so we create our world through thought. We project it outside and we see that as real life. And once we start to realise that our thoughts create our feelings, and it actually doesn't come from our husband, our kids, our house, our whatever, but it comes from our thoughts, then we start thinking, well, if good thoughts give me good feelings and negative thoughts give me negative feelings, then I just need to have more good thoughts. And so we spend time and energy then, with that realization, trying to make sure that we have good thoughts. We turn into the thought police. And we think, when I'm around these people, I think good things. And when I'm around these people, they tend to bring me down and I feel bad things. So therefore, I won't hang out with those people anymore, because when I'm with these nice people who are giving me nice thoughts, I have nice thoughts around them, I'm going to spend all my time with those people. Or doing affirmations, or doing... as soon as you're aware of a negative thought, like trying to banish it or push it out of your mind, or trying to do work on it so that you can turn that negative belief into a positive belief, so that you can believe happy things about your life, so you will have a pleasant, happy life experience. And what's become really apparent to me, and again, this is just a what if question for you, but what if the ups and downs were actually fine? What if there could be... You could feel sad, you could feel anxious, you could feel stressed, you could maybe stressed, you could feel angry, you could feel frustration. And what if you didn't have to get rid of any of those? Because what if you could experience the whole range of human experience and be a complete human being, and all of those feelings be okay? What if you didn't have to work on them? What if they were okay to have? What if they were just okay to have and they were no big deal? So you have a day where you're sad, full stop. Not you have a day where you're sad, so therefore, why am I sad? How am I making myself sad? What am I thinking that's making me sad? Oh, I can sense there's a limiting belief there. How can I turn that limiting belief around so that I don't feel sad anymore? And then a whole lot of thinking that goes on top of that to stop us, try and stop ourselves and control ourselves from feeling sad. Same goes with any of the emotions I talked about before. What if it were okay to feel sad? I've been working quite a lot with people experiencing anxiety recently. And during those conversations, what I've been saying to them is, imagine what it could be like, not if we got rid of and eliminated anxiety, but what if it was okay if you really didn't give a shit whether anxiety turned up or not? And same question to you, like, what if you really could not care less if you felt sad? What if you could not care less when you felt angry? What if you could not care less when you felt overwhelmed? It was just a feeling, and that's okay. What if it was okay to be a complete human being? and not try and find half of you and try and make that into the whole of you. Can you see how much work that is to try and create this happy, fluffy experience the whole time? We're human beings. Nobody on this planet lives a pink, fluffy life. Nobody on this planet. But there are people on this planet who have an up and down experience of life and they're fine with it. How amazing that could be. So I just want you to think on that and just notice where you're trying to be the thought police and how much time, effort and energy you put into trying to create a pink fluffy life, because you really don't need to be. Okay, until next time, I would love to hear your comments on this one. Please post them below the video and I'd love to continue the conversation with you.